Hey, this is Tracy Lewis with Stuff and Things, and I have this month's paper pumpkin. We are moving tomorrow morning, so I've had, I'd say 45 minutes. I did everything backwards with this kit. I drove home and forgot to film it. Got really busy this afternoon, never got a chance to do actually the opening of it. So tonight I thought I have a little bit of time while I'm waiting for something else to finish up. So I am going to see what can I accomplish in 45 minutes. So here is what I've accomplished. I will throw this up tonight as a preview alternative video, and I will talk to you about what I've discovered so far, and then tomorrow I will go and do a complete deep dive into it. The kit has 3 different full folded A2 size card bases with 3 different styles of envelopes, 3 different patterns inside. So the very first thing I did with my quick amount of time that I had available to me was cut the card bases in half, cut the envelopes, slitting the sides as recommended by one of the viewers, not tearing them. I used my trimmer, trimmed off the sides, and then cut down the insides, and they make nice full backgrounds. I then cut in half one of those card fronts because it's a pattern. And then I played around. I did 2 stamped images, cut out all the dies. A couple of other fun pieces I also cut in half, namely this piece I cut in half. The gold vellum I cut in half. Let's make sure I'm getting this so you guys can see it. And one more piece, a decorative piece. So these pieces, I quickly just cut them each in half. This one I cut this way, so cut it in half. So it's a half of an oval. And then the square or the rectangle I cut 2 ways. I cut one a diagonal, because you get 3 of these, and one in half. So I cut all those pieces up, and now I'm going to do a quick reveal of what little I had time to do. The very first thing I did was take the Thinking of You, which is in 3 languages. It is a very heavy, sticky back, very sticky, hard to work with. I will show you what mine did on me because it kept sticking to my fingers. However, all of this solid material is sticky as well, so I could see if you have any small punches, like I have this right here from working on Celebration. I have this bloom punch that actually will cut at least one black bloom out of it, no problem, see? So I discovered that. Be very careful while working with this material because again, it is super sticky. I noticed that the die cuts, the rectangular ones, I went ahead and trimmed off a little bit. They're a little off center. That's what you get with these sometimes. So there's a little bit more on the bottom than the top. There's nothing I can do on this one. If it really bothers you, you could probably go ahead and sponge the edges in a color. Like the color that came this time is Mossy Meadow. And in my limited time, I had it open and I cut, and I don't know what I did with it, but it is close by. We also got some black sequins, and matching the Mossy Meadow ink, we did get some thread, which I haven't used yet. All right, so let me show you my halves and halves and halves and just give you a nice rundown. I like that this oval, and then I cut, like I said, one of these is a pattern. So this is the back of the card, this is the front of the base. You can easily make a nice little wainscot treatment. And then, like I said, I had Stamped Up. I did a vertical. This is a sympathy kit that you could, it's a floral one, so you can easily dress it up with your own stamps that you have from the other kits or what have you. So I was thinking that this would be easy to make into a nice arrangement. Horizontal, I haven't even, or I mean vertical. and I haven't even looked at what my possibilities are horizontal. So this will be one. I'll take quick pictures at the end so I can get this posted. So this one I will post. I, again, worked initially with the thinking of you, and you can see where you really got to commit to your shape. I have some bends here that I hope you can see. It's not terrible. I don't think anybody would be offended by it, and you're going to be mortified because, yes, look at that. The very first thing I really wanted to do the doily treatment on white. So this can go on any of the backgrounds. Here are the 3 envelope backgrounds, giving you basically double the possibilities. All right. So you could take this thinking of you and pop it on any of these nice, especially this looks really nice. I like that. And I haven't even spent the time to trim these envelope backgrounds down to size. I will probably do 4 by 5 1/4 and will mat them in some way. Here's, I don't know what you can see that already. This is just the size, just without even me trying. That's the size it came out. And you do have the dark, like cherry cobbler, I believe, right there in those flowers. That matches. Then here's my halves and halves of these fun pieces, wanting to stretch. This is one of those kits that with a little creative thinking, you could easily get 30 cards out of the deal. And here's the strip that I cut this into 2 pieces. And then the next one that I was playing with, I haven't even worked with the 2 vellums, but I'll see if on the fly while talking with you guys, I will go ahead and be able to make something fun. So there is this bouquet, which can be nice just like this. I do have a sentiment. It's not popped up or anything, but I do have this sentiment that can be offset. It could be put down here. I would probably put it centered, add some sequins, pop the bouquet up, and that would be one design. Be sure to hopefully not forget what I am going to take pictures of as soon as this is finished. I think I got a lot done in the limited time frame that I had. I do like this green, the mossy meadow, so I'm going to pull this back. And I did get further along in this with this one. I managed to get this bouquet popped up. And I like the idea of the crossing of those 2 pieces with the sequins. And then the last thing I want to try that I had in the back of my mind, trying to go a little more on the avid side, you could either do just this without the yellow, and that is really dressy looking, love it. And I will take these pieces again and do some pictures at the end. And then, will this work, or is this too casual? Let's see with the... I actually think with a little work, this actually would go together just as well. All right, so those are all my halves of halves of halves pieces so that I can get the most out of the kit. Again, this is just a quick starter sneak peek, and I will be sitting down tomorrow afternoon with more time to play with everything. It's a very nice kit. I love all the pieces to it. I love when they have the words. There's some fun things maybe to do with those words. Again, be very careful. It's very heavy and sticky. And I love all the little die cuts. In fact, you get 3 different flowers. You get the double, a triple, and a single. All right, so stay tuned for more fun. Hopefully this wets your whistle, gives you something fun to start with, and I think I'll have enough pictures for quite a few quick and dirty. Get them done if you have very limited time. This is a great kit for somebody who has limited time. You can get some really nice looking cards with very little effort. Please like and subscribe. Wait for the full alternative version that comes out, which should be sometime tomorrow, probably in the evening. Since we're moving, please leave any questions, comments, or suggestions on this video. I won't have a blog article for this. I won't do a supplies list until the larger version tomorrow night. And thanks for watching.